Guten Jardening. It's been a few weeks since our last Jarden tour, and we want to show you what's developing and what's ready for us to harvest. Join us.
If I stayed out here by myself, I'd probably eat all these, so I have to be careful. But we're going to take a tour around our garden and see just what's ready to harvest. Looks like breakfast. I think that's enough for now, but we're gonna leave some for the kids to pick. They like to come out in the middle of the day and get a snack. These are the sweetest variety we have. These have a completely different taste from all of the other berries. When you're picking the gooseberries, you have to be really careful because they've got big thorns. Look at that fruit. That's what the inside of the gooseberry looks like. You can see the seeds. It's delicious. So a little bit of fruit. Serve this with breakfast. It'll be a nice treat for everybody. Here at our compost garden, and again, constant production from these plants. Absolutely perfect. There's a pepper out front too that I want to get. Love the smell of these peppers. It's gonna be delicious. We even have a couple eggplant here, but again, we're gonna wait a couple more days, but getting there. Well, this basket is filling up and we have another summer squash from our patio garden. That color, so bright.
We've been eating salad off this lettuce for over a month now, and it's starting to bolt, so we're going to collect these leaves before it starts to get bitter.
Isn't that perfect? Right next to our salad greens, we have some purple beans. This is the first time we've planted purple beans so far. Look at that. Oh. There's a delicious earthy taste to them. If you've never had a raw bean before, you should try it. It's so good. Now you may have noticed that many of the varieties of beans, and here's another purple. See, it's a little bit bigger. This one tastes a little sweeter than the other. But most of the varieties that we grow are the bush bean. We have some pole beans and they're coming in. You can see them right here. They'll be ready in a couple days. But we prefer the taste of the bush beans. And the pole beans you have to get before they get too big, definitely, or else they get really tough and even harder to cook. One of these getting big. Isn't it nice to be able to go out and not have to worry about washing pesticides off? And just, you're hungry, you grab a snack right off the vine. We also have some green bush beans here. And you can see they're going to be loads of them, but they're not quite ready yet. So again, just a couple more days, we'll have all of the green beans we can handle. When you think you know everything in your garden, and you think you're right, you might be wrong. We actually have green beans, a whole bunch of them ready under this plant. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, so good. What's known as the beginnings of a mess of beans. Look at that. Beautiful. Might be my favorite word, beautiful. I think that describes just about every facet of our garden. Look at that. Swiss chard's so big. Support the weight. I love these stem colors. I love the taste even more. This broccoli is definitely ready. In this heat, we want to be careful not to let it bolt, and you can already see starting to loosen up on top. So we're going to cut this out and allow for little broccoli florets to keep growing. We have 2 more nice broccoli heads that are ready. We're going to harvest again before they bolt. Can eat these too. Don't forget when you're harvesting the kohlrabi, you get it by the base. These we're gonna cut into smaller pieces and freeze. And they last a very long time and make great seasoning for soup, and hopefully will help the onion bulbs underneath bulb up a little bit more since we're removing the tops. One of the things we love to plant, harvest, and eat the most are our potatoes. And for some reason, these seem to be dying back. So we want to get a sneak peek and see if there are any potatoes in here and what's going on. When you get anxious. Now you can see these aren't fully developed yet, but you don't have to wait until you're ready to harvest your entire potato crop to come out and take a few of these early potatoes. They're so delicious. I'm actually going to dig in here and see if, if any of them pulled off. Like this. That's a nicer size. Oh, well, I think maybe just a few from this. This is all from the same plant that I just pulled up. When you pull up a plant and you get 2 or 3 and then you realize you were wrong. I don't mind being wrong, not like this. Alright, I think I don't want to go too much farther. I don't want to disturb the other plants. I'm going to cover this area back up, but oh, there's another one, little one. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, all from one little seedling, one little seed potato. I'd say that's a pretty good return on investment, even if it is early. they're ready to come out. After 78 days of waiting, these carrots are ready to come out. And as you can see, we have multiple varieties in here, just like in our previous video where we harvested from the small containers, but we expect a much bigger harvest here. We want to get these carrots out of the ground. The heat has been unbearable on just about every day for the last 2 weeks. And so we finally have an opportunity to get in here, get our harvest going, and prepare this bed for the next crop in our succession planting. Do you know who loves carrots? Do you know who made us build a taller raised bed? Those guys right there. You know, one of the things that I like, oh, look at that, is a yellow carrot. You see something got to it a little bit down here. One of the things that I really love about carrots and potatoes is that surprise factor that comes from picking them. Oh, that's stunning. You don't really know exactly what you're going to get out of the harvest until you pull it up out of the ground. All right, we're less than a third of the way into the bed, and we already have several pounds of carrots. And look at the color. Look at the color differences between them. They're just absolutely stunning. After less than an hour harvesting, we have an organic abundance. Kohlrabi, 4 different types of organic carrots, 3 different types of beans, 4 different types of summer squash, peppers, potatoes, multiple varieties of fruits, our Swiss chard, our broccoli, our salad, and only about half of our vegetables are already ready. So we can be used to these daily harvests from here throughout the growing season. How amazing and exciting is that? We don't have to rely on the store for our produce. We have it fresh here. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and comment. Share with your friends and family. Get them inspired to come out and grow their own food so that they can enjoy an experience just like this. Remember to subscribe. And most importantly, remember, when you're with us, you're good to grow.